Hello everyone, it's Angela from the Chaotic Life of a Planner. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be laying out the month of January. This planner that I have right here is the Ultimate Budget Planner by Papers by Jessica Ann. I did do a review a couple weeks ago on my channel of this planner, so if you are interested in that, you can, I'll try and link it in the cards above, but otherwise just go ahead and look for that video. I think it is the one just before this one. So I have been working on setting this up. I'm not going to show you everything that I've done yet because I am not quite ready for that. I was hoping to have it finished already, but I'm running into some issues with my printer and I need to print off some savings trackers and whatnot. You can see I've got some sticky notes on the notes pages. So anyways, I'm hoping to be able to get my printer working today. It's an issue with my HP Instant Ink, which is very frustrating, but I digress. So I do already have, let's see, let me get past these week's pages. I've been working on a few things like my paycheck planners for the month, anyways, all kinds of things. But what we are going to be doing today is using this kit. I don't honestly know exactly how this is going to work out, but this is the January kit from Simply Smith Stickers, and I absolutely love it. It is gorgeous. Now, I know this is not going to work because it does not match up. These are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday on the left, and then Wednesday through Saturday on the right. But I have a plan for that. I have a plan for this. We are going to use these date dots because this planner is undated. And then as for all of these things, I'm not sure if we're going to use them or not. The other thing I have are all of my Bill Do stickers from Alexandra Nicole Plans. So hopefully I can make this come together. It'll look cute. You guys will like it. Hopefully this works. So my plan is to use my little Cricut slicing tool right here. Let's go ahead and just move this planner out of the way and see if I can just chop these days of the week right off. Well, not chop. We don't really want to be messy about this. I was going to try and cut it with scissors, and I was like, why? Why would I do that to myself when I have this handy dandy little slicing tool right here? All right, so that sliced nicely. Let's go ahead and slice this one down here. So I've been working on my goals for 2023, you know, the things I want to accomplish. We've been talking briefly about trips that we want to take, which we'll probably go ahead and hammer that out this weekend. Last year, my husband and I printed off calendars, and then we marked all of the days that he will be home from work so that we could figure out where we were going to go on most of our camping trips for the year. And to be honest with you, we did a pretty decent job sticking to that, and it worked well. And it was also helpful for the kids to see where we were going to be going to so that they could decide if they wanted to go with us or not. All right, since this is the first month in this planner, I'm going to have to figure these things out. So let's go ahead and flip it this way. I didn't do quite as good of a job trimming this end. So anyways, if I can get my freaking printer to cooperate with me and start using my Instant Ink again. Basically what happened is I had to reset the printer because it kept telling me that there was an error and it would not let me order new, or it would not allow Instant Ink to send me new cartridges until that error was fixed. Well, everything that they kept telling me to do, like on the app, did not work. So I ended up like just resetting it, restoring it to like all the settings to factory settings. So now what has happened is it will not use my cartridges, that the ink cartridges that are already in there from Instant Ink. It will not print for them because I do not have the printer registered, I guess it was, with Instant Ink. Well, yeah, I can't, because the paper, like, I have to have some code, and the code that I need, like, you have to print a paper and it has the code on it, except I can't print because Instant Ink will not allow me to, so I don't know how to fix it. I'm going to have to, I think they might have like an online chat, which is what I'm hoping, because that's definitely my preferred method. Okay, so I thought this was going to fit pretty perfectly, but maybe we need to flip this around. Third time's a charm, hopefully, and go up this way. Okay, I think that is going to be fine. There is a little bit of the box visible right there, but it's not going to be a big deal because I could always white it out if I wanted to. So anyways, there is that. All right, so January is one of those months where the the month starts on Sunday, which is lovely. For some reason, I have these really weird tweezers in here right now. I don't actually know where they came from. I'm thinking they may go to Michaela's Lash Lounge, or eyelash supplies, but they're in my room, so we're going to use them. And I'm going to cover this weird little leaf thing right there. It doesn't completely cover it, but it is good enough for me. So let me go ahead and get all of these down and we will speed it up. So far, I think that it is looking cute, cute, cute. So this part is finished. I don't usually use the date dots because I think it looks crowded, but in this case, since it was undated, I had to. And I actually think it looks really cute. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what this would be for November because I didn't actually do one of these for December. So this is what my monthly bill due calendar typically would look like. I would do it in my A5 Daily Duo. However, now I'm using the Ultimate Budget Planner for my, obviously, budget planner. So we're going to try and lay it out in this spread and see what it looks like. Let's see if these fit. I think I tried this before, and they do not fit perfectly. Yeah. So they're a little too long, but I guess, yeah, let's not do that right now. Let's just go back to the bills. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start laying these out. Now, I will not have stickers for all of my bill dues. So you will see what we do in that case. So there's my mortgage, my phone bill. I really, really, really like these half sheets from Alexander Nicole Plans because let's be honest, I mean, if we had a full sheet of phone bills, it would take a really long time for us to use them all. So I like just having the half sheet, and I really enjoy having the checkbox to check off once you can either do it when they've been paid or when they clear. However you choose to do that would be fine. This is my electric bill. Anyways, I really like these. I definitely need to kind of take an inventory and see if there are any additional ones that we need to add. This is the gas bill. This is our natural gas. This is Netflix, which would be on the 14th. Car payment, which is the 25th. Amazon Prime, which is the 15th. All these little like streaming services and whatnot can really, really, really get you. Cable bill is the 11th, which mostly, I mean, we do have like a streaming cable, but this is also our internet. Let's see, what else do we have here? She also has like the bigger labels if you like to actually write the amount and all that kind of stuff. And then this is just like a universal bill due. So you could get those as well. All right, now I have some just credit card bills. These are not like specific, like I don't have them listed specifically like for like Chase or, you know, Capital One or whatever. So we have 2 there, 1 here. I am going off my calendar that I did in my A5 as well so that I can make sure I'm not missing anything. So I have Netflix and Amazon Prime. This credit card that is right here, we are working on paying off. So I'm going to be glad when that one is done. We'll be able to add to our debt snowball. This is a debt payment, and these are some windows that we had to replace in our Alaska house before we could sell. That ended up costing us a ridiculous amount of money. I'm not going to put Hulu on here because I'm actually going to cancel Hulu before that is due. And I have this credit card. Actually, let's move that up just a little bit if we can. I really, really enjoy repositionable stickers because of this. Like, your girl rides the struggle bus. So I would like to know if you guys have any financial goals for 2023. If you would like to share them in the comments section down below, that would be great. We kind of did not, well, let's face it, I did not accomplish as many financial goals for 2022 as I intended to. So I am really, really, really hoping and praying that we can make 2023 different. I feel like this planner really sets us up for success. Last year in 2022, I did a lot of printing my own sheets, which was really nice because you can have like customize it so you have exactly what you want. However, the problem is for me, it's a stumbling block. Like if I say, oh, I'm really busy, I don't have time to, you know, sit down and print everything that I need to print, then I end up kind of just throwing everything by the wayside and saying, well, never mind. I guess it means I am just not going to budget this month, which we always need to have a plan for our money. I'm terrible at it. So yeah, this is hopefully going to set us up for success. Now, I said last year that I was going to film my cash envelope stuffings for you guys, and to be honest with you, I did not end up doing that as much as I wanted to, partly because I didn't do my cash envelope stuffing for the entire year like I said I was going to, but also because my videos got really, really, really crappy view times, and I was just like, why am I wasting the time that it takes to film and edit this when like nobody is watching it? That does not mean that I'm not appreciative of everybody that did watch. I kind of just went through a little bit of like, why am I doing this? Like trying to figure out my why, if that makes sense. Okay, so I don't have a sticker for my HP Instant Ink, so I just take a highlighter like you guys just watched me do, and I just mark it right there, and then I use this little stencil so that when it clears, I can go ahead and check it off. And that has worked really well for me, plus it adds a little bit of additional color and texture to the layout. All right, over here we have Epidemic Sound. I do find that it is easier to go ahead and use the highlighter first, because then you don't end up with as much like smearing if you write on the paper first and then use your highlighter, it can completely smear it and make a big giant mess. But this works nicely. So this will be the golf cart. We did have actually I haven't told you guys this yet, a litter. One of my golden doodles had a litter of puppies on Christmas Day. So my plan for a large part of the money that we get from selling the puppies is to pay off the golf cart. So I think that will really be good, and it will make good use of the money, and it will also help our budget, because it will free up a couple of $100 every month. So that is good. And then obviously we will just snowball that into something else. This is iCloud. I'm trying to figure out if I need to flip my beast of a planner over or not. So this one is Adobe, and oops, wrong pen. This is my husband's. He uses Adobe, which actually he hasn't used it in a long time, so I need to talk with him about potentially cutting that down a little bit, because it is an expensive subscription. It's like $55 or $56 a month, something like that. All right, which if he uses it, it's fine, whatever. I do not mind, but one of the reasons why I really like having all of my bills listed this way is because when I am sitting down to do my paycheck budget, I can just look at it and say, okay, we get paid on this day, and then we don't get paid again until this day. So I know that all of these bills that are before here have to get paid out of this paycheck. And that makes it really easy to figure out what you're going to pay when. And this one is our RV. And then I think the only ones I still have left would be Peloton and Audible. The Audible subscription is my husband's, but he really does use that. And we actually usually end up buying a few times a year. We will buy additional credits for him. He's listened to so many books. I'll have to ask him to tell me how many books he ended up listening to in 2022, because it's a lot. Like sometimes since he works 12-hour shifts, sometimes he can finish one book in one shift, just dependent upon what he has going on that night. There's Audible. There's Peloton. I think that's pretty much it. I do need to figure out where Disney Plus is, because I don't have that on my last calendar. So I'll need to add that one. But I think that's pretty good. It's a pretty good start anyways. If there's anything else that I missed, I can obviously go back and add it. I can kind of make a list over here of maybe just some upcoming expenses that I know we're going to have, or, whatever I want to make note of over here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do encourage you to go ahead and check out this planner. It really can be an all-in-one planner if you want it to be. I haven't quite figured out what I am going to use these pages for yet. I was thinking I might try and go ahead and just plan my weeks in here, but I don't think I'm going to. So I may end up using this for some content creation, just so I don't waste those pages, but I think this is going to be really good, and I am excited about where we'll be in our financial journey this time in 2024. So if you are new here, please do hit that red subscribe button. I would love for you to stick around. Please do give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.